Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin, and today we are trying out some of the new items in my collection, things I've bought in 2024 that I have not gotten around to using yet, and I cannot stand it when I bring stuff into my collection and that it just sits there. So we're going to use some of that stuff to create this really fun spring soft look today. I liked everything. There wasn't anything, spoiler alert, in this video that was bad. There were some things that were just meh, like mid, not bad, but just okay, and there were some really standout products. So if that sounds good to you, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you have not already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It is totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you back again on the channel in the future and talk to you in the comments. Today we've got a lot of indie brands. We've got Jaclyn Cosmetics, we've got Adept Cosmetics, we've got Nimya, we've got Beaute. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into applying these products. Okay, so we're starting here because I didn't have any new primers, foundations, concealers, brow products, stuff of that nature, so I went ahead and started with a little bit of a base. But the first thing I'm going to try is from Beaute. This is their Ultimate Sculpt Face Palette. Guys, the discounts on the products from Beaute were crazy to me. I've heard nice things about this. I think I could definitely use this one. This is the one we're using today with How Fair I Am. When I have a tan in the summer, I think I could do this one. I really don't know about these two. These will probably end up being like cream shadows or like gel liners for me personally. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. This is the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. It's for the putty primer, but I really like how dense this is for cream bronzer. And I'm just going in with the lightest shade here. And I'm going to use that to put where I would normally put like bronzer slash contour for me personally. It's got nice pigmentation, looks to be pretty warm, so more of a bronzer situation. This says Ultimate Sculpt Palette, so on the box it's advertising it as highlight, define, contour, and bronze that you can use alone or layer. So do what you want, basically palette, which I love. And yeah, for me, for contour, I would want something a bit cooler personally, but for bronzer, that's nice. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit on the nose too, just to warm up the sides. That blended out very, very easily. Like, really easily. Okay, so far so good. It doesn't look like it's blurring per se, like I know some creams are, but it's smooth and it's blended out really, really easily. So that's a yay for that one. And then I think before we go into anything like powder-wise, I want to try from Nimya the Cheeky Flush Cream Blush. This, as you can use it on the lips or the cheeks, they suggest a sponge or your fingers. And not just any sponge, they're mini sponge dampened, like it's included, which I actually didn't realize it was included. That's kind of nice. I actually think I'm going to try it with a brush just because that's personally how I like to put on blush and just see how it works. I know that's not the directions. I've been really liking this e.l.f. Putty blush, this stippling brush. So let's open it up. Looks like this. It's a nice peachy shade. I'm just going to dunk the brush right in there, give it a little swirl. And, ooh, she's bright. We're going to spread that maybe between the two cheeks. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. It's like more poppy, I don't know, maybe coral than I was thinking. It's like less peachy. It says picture peach perfect, but I almost think it's a little punchier than your normal peach. And you can make it more subtle, but I kind of wanted to build it up. So I am. Woo, girl. You can build it up. You can build it up. Alert, alert. Maybe be careful so you don't build it up too much like I did a little bit. We're just going to blend a bit. I've been adding a bit of blush to my nose too. Kind of the same place I do my bronzer. That's pretty. Ooh. And it's like It's got kind of a natural finish to me. Like, it's not too glowy, but it doesn't look just like totally flat and matte either. Such an interesting consistency. Hopefully you guys can see where I put in my brush there. It almost looks whipped inconsistency in the box. That's nice. Okay, so we're 2 for 2 on these new products so far. Nimya and Ace Beaute. Okay, I'm feeling it. Okay, so let's set everything next. And I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Do Me Luminous Powder. I got mine in the set Do Me. Oh, it's Luminous Powder in shade Do Me. Ha ha ha, sorry guys. I promise I can read. Let me get this little sticker that is like impossible to get off of these sifters. Now, I don't know how exactly like glowy this is going to be versus, you know, it says a setting powder. Is it going to be more highlightery than setting powdery? I don't know. So we're not going to take a bunch per se. I don't even need the right brush for this. What kind of brush do I want? Okay, I'm going to take this LBF 4 from Lunar Beauty and take a little bit. I'm just going to like, oh yeah, there's a glow for sure. Started it kind of like where I would put a highlighter in case it was too highlightery, but I don't think so. I think it is just like a nice glow. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face carefully here. Just going to go lightly so that it's not like crazy highlightery or anything. No, that's nice. That's nice as a setting powder. I'm trying to look to see if it looks too shimmery. If I notice anything like under direct sunlight or anything, I'll report back, but that also just looks like a really nice, natural, somewhat glowy finish, but it's definitely not looking too like glittery or sparkly the way I know sometimes when setting powders say like dewy or radiant, it can get a little questionable. Wow. Now that, I will say, that I think might be smoothing. My skin looks a lot smoother now than before I put that powder on it. Does it say it is smoothing? What does it say? Bring out the inner glow with this magically luminous powder. That's all it says. Well, okay. I'm definitely not mad at that. Happy with that. Guys, are we going to have a perfect makeup streak here? Like, is everything I bought going to be amazing? Possibly. Okay. I'm going to put on eyeshadow primer because I do with literally every single eyeshadow palette that I use ever. I don't foresee myself disliking this eyeshadow palette either because today I am using the Minka palette from Adept Cosmetics, and I love Adept Cosmetics if you are not aware, if you're new to my channel. And I just got this palette the last time they had a sale. I'm a bit behind on their releases, and frankly they're getting a bit expensive, so I feel I'm having to wait until they have sales to be able to afford some of their releases right now. So this is Minka. This is the packaging. They've got plastic on it. Let me take it off so you can see. This time it's like a gold package. They've got this like super luxe stitching always on here. Here is the eyeshadow palette on the inside. Oh, it's so gorgeous. There are 2 mattes only here in the corner, and then everything else is sparkly goodness. This is like the textured lovely formula that I love. It's my favorite eyeshadow palette formula for shimmers, any brand at this point in time. So I'm going to take a Laura Lee Los Angeles L26 and go in with Toya, this lighter like kind of lavender purple. I'm wearing my Sailor Moon pink and purple shirt here just to, you know, get the vibes. And I think I'm going to keep it pretty simple today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything leaving my house beyond, you know, filming, laundry, cooking for the week. It's casual, you know. So I just want a little sparkle for my day at home. That was super easy, as expected from Adept. I'm going to go in with a Morphe JS6 and use Maria. This is the deeper purple matte, just because I like to have a little something on the outside of my eyelid to give me some dimension. And then I find with Adept Cosmetics shimmers, especially this more like textured formula, it actually works better and adheres better without a glitter primer. Now there are a couple smoother formulas. Hopefully you can see the difference in texture in these two versus like the top row. They are more like, I believe, holochromes, and they're a little bit different multi-chromes. So they look a little smoother. Those might work better with a primer, like a glitter primer, but I just want to go for the sparkle today. Ooh, what do I want to do? See, now there's so many sparkles that I'm just going to be stuck on, like, what do I actually want? There's some pretty silvers, there's some golds, there's some bronzies. I think I'm going to go in with Emma, this one, to see how that goes. Just load up my brush. And I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed. This was worth it. Holy smokes. Okay, so this is very like toppery. Like maybe you could like build it up to be more opaque. But this is like Sparkle City. I love this type of shimmer in general, but especially for like special events, you know, dinners, things where you're gonna have like some low lighting and it really picks up on the sparkle. You just look so glamorous. I am getting a little bit of like sparkles underneath. That truly doesn't bother me, but if you don't want sparkles under the eyes and you want it to be just on the eyes, then you might consider a little bit of glitter primer just to keep it mostly on the eyes and not have it travel underneath the eyes or on your face at all. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, that's a win. We knew it would be. And I need to show you with my phone flashlight. Come on. The sparkle on this shimmer is insane. It's insane. That's crazy. I don't know how they do it, but they always do it. They always amaze me. What else do we have new to try? I know we already tried one thing from Nimya, but I have a gloss here that I'm dying to try. Spill the Juice lip gloss. I got mine in shade Are You Sitting Down? This is this really pretty kind of like goldy bronze gloss. I feel like I need a little lip liner first. Okay, just put on a little bit of a Melt lip liner. This is shade Headbang. And here's the component. Okay, it's got one of these flat paddles, which is not my favorite for gloss. It looks a little angled. It has a scent. It's sweet. I can't really put my finger on what it is exactly, but it's not bad. That is a thick gloss. That is a really thick gloss. I don't want to put it on too thick because I don't want it to get like gloopy, because I know sometimes with thick glosses like that, I have that problem where it gets gloopy. This actually says apply in the center of the lips and spread the formula slightly towards the edges. I'm just going to spread it with my lips there. That's pretty. I don't think you can see as much of the shimmer as you can in the packaging on the lips. You might like that. You might hate that. I kind of like if it looks like it's sparkle, that there's actually sparkle. Can't really see too much sparkle. Definitely shiny, comfortable, not gritty at all. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. All right, I would say the gloss is in the just fine category. Everything else was better than fine, in my opinion, that I tried today. So I'm going to finish off the look, you know, mascara, liner, that sort of thing, and we'll be back for my final thoughts. All right, and here we are for the final look. Let's talk about the products I used today. So first of all, from Beaute, the Sculpting palette. Really, really happy with that. Not messy, buffed out very easily. Looks great if you want a warm tone option. I like that there's options for different skin tones as well. The Nimya blush, also really great. Love that it comes with a little sponge. Love the whipped texture. Love that it's buildable. So you can choose if you just want like a small flush, or if you really want to build it up to be more vibrant, you have that option. The Jaclyn Hill Glow Powder was also fine. The Luminous powder. Yeah, I think I'm really into this natural look right now, where it's not like too shiny, greasy, but there's definitely a sheen. So it looks like skin and it's not just cakey matte. So I love that. From Adept Cosmetics, the Minka palette. Look, if you like glitter and sparkle, but you don't want to put unsafe, like not for the eye glitter on your eyes, I think this is a good bet for you, especially because this is fairly neutral. Yeah, it's got some blue and some purple in it, but most of the shades, and I guess green, are neutral leaning in my opinion. Oh, I love this eye look so much, and I feel completely safe using this because it is intended for eye use and it's not like craft glitter that I'm risking scratching my cornea. So love that for me. Love Adept so much. And the gloss. The gloss I feel like is the only thing in this video that like I could take it or leave it. It's not bad if you get it. I think you'll be fine with it. But it's not like something I'm super excited about and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to reach for it again. I feel like that about this. I cannot wait to reach for it again. I think the blush and the bronzer, I feel like that about as well. What else? I mean, this I'm really curious about to use again too. So yeah, guys, that was just a little try on. That's not everything I bought this year, but you know, we can't cram it all on our face at once and have it look good. So let me know if you want to see more of the items I bought in my haul from the last video tried on. Would love to film that for you. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye!